Here comes the news of the week. In a strategic step towards revitalizing Madhya Pradesh dairy sector, Sanchi and NDDB have inked an important agreement aimed at bolstering cooperative dairy infrastructure and services. The pact was formalized in the presence of Corporation Minister Amit Shah during his visit to Bhopal. Amit Shah reiterated that cooperative institutions like Sanchi have the capacity to not only support farmers' income but also deliver safe, high-quality dairy products to consumers, ensuring a win-win for producers and markets alike. The key industry insight remains as this alliance strengthens the cooperative dairy model, signaling fresh opportunities for technology upgradation, rural employment, and market competitiveness in Tier 2 and Tier 3 regions. Private players and allied sectors should watch for emerging procurement and product development collaborations in Madhya Pradesh. India's dairy products and packaged food categories recorded robust double-digit value growth in the March 2025 quarter, according to retail intelligence platform Bizom. The report highlights a 16.7% growth in packaged foods and 11.9% growth in dairy products compared to the same period last year, reflecting strong consumer demand recovery and positive market sentiment. Within the food and beverage segment, dairy products, including milk, curd, paneer, and value-added items like flavored milk and ice creams, showed a notable uptake driven by rising out-of-income consumption, festive demand, and improved rural market activity. Bizom's analysis suggests that rural markets, which have traditionally underperformed, are now witnessing renewed consumption momentum, contributing significantly to the quarter's growth trends. Milk has nourished India for centuries, yet misleading claims by self-proclaimed influencers and a few misinformed professionals wrongly label it unsafe, alleging harmful preservatives. The truth: over 99% of fresh dairy products in India, including milk, curd, paneer, butter, and ghee, are preservative-free. FSSAI regulations confirm this. Shelf life is extended naturally through pasteurization and UHT treatment without chemicals. Milk remains one of the most balanced foods, rich in complete proteins, essential amino acids, vitamin A, D, E, K, B12, calcium, and minerals, vital for bone health, immunity, and growth. Baseless narratives not only mislead consumers but threaten the livelihood of 8 crore dairy farmers. Let's rely on facts, stop forwarding unverified content, and support India's dairy heritage rooted in science, nutrition, and rural prosperity. In a worrying development for Gujarat dairy sector, food safety authorities in Ahmedabad have reported a significant increase in paneer adulteration cases. According to recent sampling and laboratory testing conducted by Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation, a disturbing 70% of paneer samples collected in the city have failed to meet quality and safety norms. On the other hand, Punjab's Food Safety Department has launched a vigorous statewide crackdown following alarming instances of adulterated and spurious paneer flooding local markets. In a proactive drive covering dairy shops, street vendors, and eateries, authorities collected over 150 paneer samples in recent weeks, with a significant number found to be substandard or outright fake. Incidents like these damage consumer trust in the dairy sector, especially for fresh, unbranded products. This situation demands stronger regulation, market hygiene enforcement, and transparent supply chains, as well as an opportunity for responsible dairies to leverage branding, certification, and traceability to reassure wary consumers. In a development that could reshape global dairy trade dynamics, India is emerging as a serious contender to the US in the international butter market, according to a recent analysis by US-based dairy experts. While the US has traditionally maintained a stable share in global butter exports, India's rising milk production, expanding processing infrastructure, and strategic export positioning are signaling a potential market shift. The report highlights how India's domestic surplus, driven by consistent growth in organized dairy capacity and rising farm gate procurement, could make it an attractive butter supplier to Middle Eastern, Asian, and African markets, regions that have typically been strong US and EU export destinations. Additionally, price competitiveness, lower shipping costs to nearby regions, and an increasing focus on quality certifications are bolstering India's export credentials. In the latest global dairy trade auction, milk powder prices remained steady, demonstrating resilience in the face of newly implemented tariffs. This auction was closely watched by industry stakeholders as it marked the first trading event since the introduction of these tariffs, which were anticipated to impact global dairy trade dynamics. Market analysts had predicted potential volatility in dairy commodity prices due to the tariffs, but the auction results indicated a stable demand-supply equilibrium for milk powder. This stability suggests that buyers had possibly anticipated the tariff changes and adjusted their procurement strategies accordingly. The steady prices also reflect the robustness of the global dairy market, with suppliers and buyers demonstrating adaptability to policy shifts. However, industry experts caution that while the immediate impact appears muted, the full ramifications of the tariffs may unfold over subsequent trading events.
कहते हैं इंसान के अंदर अच्छाई और बुराई दोनों छुपे हैं। अरे भाई सच है, अच्छाई गुड बैक्टीरिया और बुराई बैड बैक्टीरिया। जब तक इनका सही संतुलन पेट में बरकरार है, लाइफ और हेल्थ वेरी गुड। मगर जब बैड बैक्टीरिया गुड बैक्टीरिया पर हावी होने लगते हैं, डाइजेशन और इम्यूनिटी वेरी बैड, क्योंकि हमारी 70% इम्यूनिटी पेट से आती है। तभी तो इनका सही संतुलन बनाए रखने के लिए अमूल लाया है एक टेस्टी सोल्यूशन, अमूल प्रोबायोटिक बटर मिल्क। वही स्वाद और साथ में बिफिडो बैक्टीरियम स्ट्रेन वाले गुड बैक्टीरिया, यानी गुड डाइजेशन एंड गुड इम्यूनिटी। अमूल प्रोबायोटिक बटर मिल्क, पियो अमूल छाछ, रहो फर्स्ट क्लास।